in this part we're going to implement the UI for our login page, so we can then later use for sign up page and chat page as well. So let's get started. As you can see that inside Photoshop I have created a little UI, very simple, not so much text and all. You can see that there's just a logo, two fields and a button. The color I have chosen from the Firebase database, and these suits for our app, and I have already exported the logo in different sizes. You can always choose the slice tool to cut it, or maybe if you can find some plugin and all, that would be better. All right, so let's get started. As you can see that I have already what do you call imported the logo file inside our mipmap folder. And the next thing that I want to do is change the colors of our app. So if you go down here, I'm going to choose the primary color to this blue color over here. So I'm going to use the color picker tool, copy this color and paste it over here. Now primary dark is going to be a little bit darker, so copy this and paste it over here. Now the accent color is obviously going to be yellow one. So I have pasted all my colors over here. Now if you move to the activity main, you can see that primary dark color is already here. Now select the relative layout and assign your primary color to it. Now if you guys are trying to build some different UI, that must be very different process for you, but this is just for this one. Now next thing I want to do is import an image view to our relative layout above the email field, and I'm going to assign it an ID of logo image. Now the next thing that we need to do is for the edit text, let's remove align parent top, because we don't want it to align at the top of the page. We want it below the image view. So let's load the image first. I forgot to load the image for our image view from mipmap. Here it goes. Now let's align it to the center. That's pretty good, and let's give it a little padding from top margin, sorry. And for our input field, I'm going to go down here and let's type in layout below, because we want it below the logo image. All right, so that's really good. Now let's try adding some more things to it. Okay, next thing is these input fields. I'm going to change the margin top of this one to 40 for the email field, and that's pretty good. Now we need to create shape files, drawable files for our inputs. So this is going to be input background, and let's call it input background, and this is a shape file. So I'm gonna fill the solid color of pure white, and let's assign corner radius about 5 dp. Now you might want to store these values inside the value resource directory, that would be better if you do that. Now let's go back to our activity main, and let's assign the background to our both input fields. So drawable input background, and again here background drawable input background. So as you can see that these are not exactly how we want it, because we have to add a little padding to those. So I'm gonna select the email field and go to this padding option, and I'm gonna give 15 dp of padding, and for password same as well. Now the next thing is we need to create a background for our drawable for our button. So I'm gonna create a button background, again shape. Now creating a shape file gives you a lot of control on many things, not just solid colors and corner radius. That's why I always choose to create a shape file, because it's better to use shape file instead of the image. So let's choose color to accent color, the yellow one, and corner radius to 5 dp, same for this one. Now let's assign it to the button, and here it is, background drawable button background. All right, so it is assigned and it looks pretty good. Let's change the text to sign in and color of this text to blue. So I'm going to select the button and change the text to sign in. Text color, let's choose the primary color primary here, and that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna keep this UI right now, and we will use the same layout for the sign up page, create account page. And uh, there is one little tip for you guys, and I've seen developers working on apps and all, but they don't actually care about the design part. But what I think is design part is most important, not most important, but it's a major. But design plays a major role in uh, giving a user better, what do you call it? I don't have the word. Better experience, yeah. So make sure that you implement good design and your app is smooth. That's where the user usually loves the app. All right, so that's my opinion and about the design, and I hope you guys were good on the design part, and we are going to create some awesome apps using the Firebase. So see you guys in next part, where we are going to implement the list view, and uh, we will start working on Firebase storage. So see you guys later.